Okay, just a couple quick things on matrices. I think your matrix worksheet is like the fourth worksheet, I want to say. Um, and these are problems 4 and 5. And you can do addition and subtraction of matrices in your calculator, but sometimes it's actually just faster and easier to do it by hand. So I'll split the two problems up. You got one on each side. So ultimately, here we go. Really what this means is, remember, to add or subtract matrices, they have to be the same size. So I have a 2-row, 2-column, 2-row, 2-column. So I'm okay with that one. And then when I go to do the next problem, notice how I have 1 row and 4 columns, 1 row and 4 columns. So they're the same size, so they'll be fine, and I can do them. Now, if they're not the same size, then you can't add them. And when you try to do it in the calculator, it gives you that dimension mismatch error message that you guys freak out about and don't really know what's going on, but that's all that means. What this is going to do is this -3, you can actually distribute it to every entry in that matrix. So -3 times 0 is a -3. Ooh, oh, okay, there we go. -3, nope, you are such a liar. -3 times 0 is a 0. There we go, that's a little better. -3 times a 6 is a -18. -3 times the 4 is -12. And notice I'm just writing the answers right where they originally were. And -3 times a 15, or -5, is a positive 15. So then I'm going to subtract the other matrix, 3, 0, 1, and a -6. Okay? That's a 0. I'm going to confuse myself later. Okay. And so then ultimately when you do that, all you're really going to do is just take each digit and subtract. So 0 minus a 3 is a -3. -18 minus 0 is -18. -12 minus a 1 is a -13, and 15 minus a -6 is 21. And that is your answer. And yes, I know it took 2 minutes to get there because I, am rambling, but ultimately you sit down and you do that problem and it's pretty quick. On to the next one, leave the 5 out. Leave it. Leave it alone. The reason being, you would have to distribute it to both of these two matrices. So you're actually going to distribute it to 8 numbers. And so if you distribute it first, you distribute it to 8 numbers. But if you wait and add your matrices first, then distribute, then you can just do whatever you need to do, and you only do it 4 times. So we're going to do 3 plus 2, and we're going to get a 5. Then we're going to go -5 plus 2, we'll get a -3. We'll do a 1 plus a -4 and get a -3, and then that last term, a -5 plus a 2, gives me a -3 again. Now you distribute, right? And then all you got left is a 25, and then 3 -15s. Okay? So that one obviously went a little faster. That's a 15, by the way. There we go.